the 30th day, so how many days in a month she's vegetarian. And so she's happy that way, and she wants the children in the house be vegetarian like her. You see, and if they are not taking vegetarian food, she suffers. She doesn't want that. And she thinks that they cause her suffering. Does she cause them suffering as well? Yes, but she doesn't see that. One day, one woman come and tell me that, you know, my daughter-in-law is very cruel. I say, hey, what do you define as cruel? What is it? She said, she's so cruel. I said, does she neglect the baby? No, she's a good mother. That's like this now. Does she neglect your son? No, she's a good wife. She cooked for him. So why she's cruel? Does she shout at him? No, she dare not. So why she's cruel? You know, today is the first day. I am vegetarian. Okay, yeah. She's not vegetarian. Yes, okay. But I used to that. No, but she made a beautiful, good meat dish, and she brings it in front of me. I said, so that's, you call it, she's cruel. Yeah. So I cannot eat vegetarian. So she blamed the daughter-in-law that that woman is cruel, causing her suffering. We are easy to put the blame on other people, not seeing us. Don't see that we cheat ourselves. I asked her, why do you vegetarian for? And why you are vegetarian, and why you, if you are vegetarian, why you look at that dish, and why you, do you want to eat that dish? Yes. So that's why I wait until to midnight. And that is the other day, you know, so then I can eat that. I said, so why? You cheat yourself. Buddha doesn't teach you to cheat that way. You are sincere. Buddha teaches us to know the truth, to know who you are, and then you be happy and don't cheat you. Do you know who you are now? I'm talking for 1 hour. Who am I? And you are clear that not the body, isn't it? Correct? Not the mind, isn't it? So who are we? Who am I? We need to know that before I close. So we don't suffer, because we are here to be happy, happy always. Not the impermanent happy like the worldly. Because if we can hold on to that, if we can grasp that, then we will be happy all the time. Or even if you are not happy, you know that you are not happy. And when you know that you are not happy, then at least you know where the happy is. You got me? Yeah. So who am I? We are not the body, we are not the mind. Okay? And why we are not the mind? Now the mind, like I said, everything, the knowledge is from gathering, from the learning, from the reading, from the experiencing. And that's why it's not us. However, we are proud of that. Are we? We are proud that we are the citizen living in the city. So we are cleverer than the person who lives in the country. So that is why, because we have more knowledge than them. They have less knowledge. But actually, when I go to Myanmar, this is the first time I know how the sesame grows. You know how it looks like. We know how the rice is. But not until I went to Myanmar, I saw the sesame. It's just the same like the rice, but it has the other things. That is a sesame, because Myanmar grow sesame, you know, so beautiful. So I'm so proud that I know one more things. You see, so that's proud of that knowledge, and that we stick to that knowledge is the me. I know more than you, so I can come back and I can tell people that, hey, that is the sesame looks like. You know, so that's always the case. We stick to that. We are proud, and that's the fame, and that is the ego, the big me. And is that me? Is that me? Because that me is a composition of so many things as well, isn't it? And back to the definition, it is impermanent. It is not the self. So now where is the me? there is a me, I show you. The me is, one day there is a girl who lives in the temple, and she comes and she tells me that, I know that I am jealous to my friend. She's only 12 years old. And I said, stop at that, stop at that. You know that you are jealous. How do you know? I don't like her. She wears things so and so, you know, and she shows off. I said, okay. And what do you want to know? I know that. And I know that jealousy is no good. You teach me jealousy is no good. But I said, stop, no but. Okay, we stop at that. You know that you are jealous. Very good. You know that jealousy is no good. Okay, I don't care about how that girl is. What that girl done to you. We stop at here. I want you to know all the time that you are not jealous. You want the point? You want the point? If you know that you are jealous, then you should know that you are not jealous. Right? And then you don't keep the jealous. Right? Our daily life, why we suffer? Because we keep that jealous. We forget that no. We move to that jealous and we cultivate that. I know that is no good, but because she deserves me to pay so and so, you know that? And that's increase until one day we live with that me ego. The me gain, lose, acclaim, and dishonor. That me is what we are living daily life. And that me, because I hate her, right? And that hate causes us suffering. Okay? So where is the me? Still don't know. The no. Yeah. I know that I am jealous. That jealous, don't live with it. If you live with that, you move that me to that me. Right? Stop that one. The third thing Buddha teaches us is, can you remember the first thing he teaches us? Impermanence. Second thing he teaches us, no self. The third thing he teaches us, abiding, is a suffering. If you stick to that me, you suffer. Okay. Now if you, back to the definition of Buddha, Buddha is written with two characters, the man and sweep. The man who sweep is Buddha. And Buddha is a state of enlightenment or tranquil or equanimity. No gain, no loss, calm, bliss. That is the me. He said everyone hates it. We hate it. Okay? So if we live with that me, gain and loss, we suffer. If we sweep that one, we come to that me, tranquil. I know that I am doing good. I know that I am doing no good. I stop that. I know that is your true mind. And when you meditate, there is a one stage. There's no thoughts arise. Nothing arise. You are in your home. Have you found that yet? When you meditate, firstly, so many things coming up that you are living in hell or nirvana, right? Thoughts arise. When happy thoughts, you living in nirvana. Unhappy thoughts, you live in hell. Sweep them until no more thoughts arise. You come to that place. You are like a person in the house, right? You are the host. You look at your door.